everybody. Happy Friday. Listen, this is the last Friday of 2023. Are y'all ready for a new year? Wait, well, I'm like, what's on my face? What's on my face? All right, let me clean my face off. Okay, there we go. You know, this is the last Friday of 2023. And I hope you're ready. Listen, we probably gonna have a good 2024, but some of these celebrities, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's all I can say is whoa, whoa, whoa. So today's trending topic is dedicated to doing the most. People out here doing the most. We got an actress who was in the Broadway musical of The Color Purple. She's claiming she wrote part of the song I'm Here. And now, because of Taraji, she in these streets talking about she want her royalties. But she's doing the Christian Keys. Because she won't tell us exactly what part of the song she wrote. Did you write 90% of it? 80%? 70, 60, 50? She's not saying. Did you change some keywords that make sense? Was the song initially called I'm There and you changed it to I'm Here? Because that matters. But she's not telling us. See, you know what? All of these celebrities, they're dragging us into the group chat. They're trying to get us worked up. They want us on the street, boots on the ground, fighting for them. But they don't really quite tell us what the fight's about. Girl, we need more information. I need to know what percentage of this song did you write? Doing the most. We're going to talk about it. Yes, we are. And the game. The game probably was one of the first people on the list of these SA allegations. So the game was accused of SA. I guess he didn't take it seriously. I don't know. Some people tell me he didn't show up for court, so it was a default judgment. Listen. Either way, he was sued. He lost. And he owed the girl $7 million. Well, he called himself doing Natasha K. Yeah, shift the money over here, doing this over there, putting his house in another name, this, that, and the other. You know what they say? When I was growing up, they said you can run, but you can't hide. He was running, shucking and diving, hiding money over here and over there and under rocks and all that. But guess what happened at the end of the day? That girl took him back to court. She wouldn't let up off of his neck. No, she did not. She wouldn't let up off of his neck. And you know what the judge said? He hit the gavel. That house that you put in somebody else's name, they're liable. Pay this girl her $7 million. Yikes. Doing the most. He did the most. He avoided it for years. But guess what? At the end of the day, you still got to pay the bill. You can run. You just can't hide. Then we're going to talk about this Amazon delivery chick. She went to deliver a package in a prominent building. And she said 2 Karens was accusing her of being a thief. They put their hands on her. They did the most. It was like, we're calling Amazon. We're calling the security. She's like, yeah, call them. Call them because y'all attacking me. It's a whole hot mess, but we're going to talk about it, people. And you know what? I guess when people get desperate for money, they will do anything but go get a job. Does anybody ever heard of get a job? Get a job. Listen, I can't be mad at nobody but myself, and I'm not even mad at myself. I'll probably be working till I'm like 99. It's my own fault. I can't blame nobody else. And I'm not going to be bitter about it. And if y'all hanging there with me, I'll be celebrating my 100th birthday talking about choo-choo. Listen, we make choices in life. You can't be blaming nobody else because of the choices you made. You decided to do the job for 50 Cent. Now you want to cry about it. That is not our circus. If that's the case, then I need to go back in time. There's a lot of people that underpaid me, and I need my money. They taking this. What did they used to say that they owe the black people 2 acres and a mule? They taking this literally. They trying to go back and get money from the people that they feel wronged them, but they the one that signed up for the job. And you know what? I think in 2024, when these individuals want to come to us and put us in the group chat, we're going to have to send them back some messages. Because Cardi B in these streets, she's mad. Oh, y'all, she wants us to shut up. Girl, you got on the live boo-hoo crying about your man out there partying for his birthday without you and all that you did for him, and he didn't understand. So now, yes, we're in the business because you put us in the business. Yeah, we want to know, are you back with him? Now, if you are, that's your prerogative, but don't be acting like we shouldn't be concerned because you had us crying with you. All the people that was done dirty by their man was shedding tears that night with you. Now you come and talk about shut up. Huh? Shut up. You woke us up that night with your live. Talking about he did you dirty. Listen, guys, it's Friday night. It's the last Friday of 2023. Thank God that we're all here. Y'all know what I need in that chat, though, right? I need a what? Come on now. Give it up, people. And listen, I did inventory on how my year went. And y'all always cheat the diva. Every single train ride, y'all cheat me. But we'll talk about that later. Paige said Cardi is a clown. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Listen. Messy. Okay. Now, Diva, let's not get the line. I wasn't crying. I was. Come on, y'all didn't feel for her. I did. I was feeling bad. She was talking about all that she did for Offset, and he out there doing her dirty. He came over for Christmas. He put the mistletoe over his head, and she kissed him. And it was that simple. He had her when he rung the doorbell. He rung the doorbell. She said, "Hey, baby, come back in. Welcome home." Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Listen, guys, I'm aboard this train. Let me ping the people in because it's Friday night, okay? And some of y'all just got paid, and I'm happy for y'all. Remember that song, Friday Night?
Just got paid.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, girl.
Dr. Love, Felicia, Ted. Hey, people in the building.
Hello.
Hey.
Good evening. Good evening.
Do not cheat, Diva. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.
Or else we going on strike.
Come on now. Hit the like button. Hit the like
Security.
button. Security. You know what, y'all? I'm going to go ahead and get this train started. We're going to go ahead and get this. Well, we got a late boarder. Okay. Hey, Katrina, you new in the building.
I'm new, girl. I'm new.
Well, come on. You welcome aboard, honey. Buckle your seatbelt. We ready for you. All
right. Listen, I'm from the state where we did we had the riverboat thing. I'm downtown Montgomery, so I'm ready to be on top of this board. Well, there we go.
Okay, Alabama too.
So you said you ready. You stay on ready.
I stay ready. I stay ready.
Isaiah, thank you for the super chat. Choo choo. Hey, Diva Paddle and chat. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Isaiah, that is my nephew's name. I got a nephew named Isaiah. All right, welcome in the building. Somebody is giving feedback. Everybody just mute. Okay, mute. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring up this first story. Okay, let's talk the color purple, because you know what, y'all give it up in the chat for the color purple, because they said it made Christmas weekend history with, you know, being like almost the #1 movie. They are the second movie on Christmas weekend to make, X amount of money. So shout out to The Color Purple. But you want to know something though? I'm going to give it up to Oprah. Why? Because she promoted the heck out of that movie. Listen, that cast worked their butt off promoting. They was everywhere. New York, you name it, they was there promoting that movie. Okay, and a lot of artists, you know what? Come on with the purple hearts for The Color Purple. Okay, a lot of artists, they will tell you that the reason why their project wasn't successful is because their team or the promoters wasn't helping push their project, wasn't promoting it. And you know what? Lady O, she came out of that mansion, okay, wore her purple, used her Ozempic, and she promoted The Color Purple. So I appreciate y'all. Give it up, okay? Give it up for The Color Purple, okay? Because they came in second, and I ain't mad at them, all right? So anyway, though, Taraji, she was in the streets. She almost derailed the situation. You know what? Matter of fact, they probably would have been number one, but Taraji put a little a wrench in the game. Because she went over there to Gail in the midst of the promotion, talking about how she's underpaid, started crying. And as a result of Taraji crying about low pay, she done woke up the original person that played Silly in the Broadway musical. And this chick talking about she want her royalties. She want her royalties, she said, because she helped write I'm Here. Let me get into this story because, these people, they doing the most. That's the name of this. They're doing the most. Let's see here. Okay. So The Color Purple Broadway star wants royalties for the new movie song lyrics. LaChance, her first name is Robin, okay, who won a Tony for playing Silly in The Color Purple on stage, tweeted that she wanted money for the lyrics she claims to have added to I'm Here. Girl. Now, see, Taraji started all this because before she even went to Gail, she was in these streets. Let me just remind y'all, crying about the low pay. Look at here. Look at Taraji perform. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on.
So might change the way people, the industry might see you. And and this opportunity you have to show all these different gifts that you have, what it means to have an opportunity.
I've been doing this for 2 decades, and there are times where I just want to quit because I'm tired of fighting. And what pains my heart is that I don't want to hear these babies have the same fight. My prayer is that the work and the fight and the struggle is to make it easier for them. Because I was the little girl that wished and saw these women, these incredible women. I want to do that one day. And then you start doing it, and you know how hard it is for us. And I'm like, how can I make it different? How can I make it better? Mm-hmm. So that this little girl out there is like, I want to do that. I don't want to hear her talk about the same things that me and my sisters have been fighting for so many years. If I'm not in a position to make it better, but those coming behind me, what am I doing? Art saves lives. Art changes lives. I know how important this craft that we've been blessed with. I know how important this is to humanity. Mm-hmm. I get this position, this coveted position in this industry that never gives us a break. And sometimes I just get so enraged because it's like, I've done all of this. Well, what about all of this I've done that doesn't count for anything? It's almost like every time I got to start from scratch.
It's Macy's.
So she started the mess with that, right? Taraji. And then they got Girlfriend coming out. Hold on, let me just stop sharing the screen for 1 minute because I need to try to get back to her story here. Hold on, my screen froze for a minute. Give me a minute, guys. But, she got this girl coming out, Robin, want to talk about how she wants her royalties because she contributed. Now, let me share screen again. Let me finish this story. Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. So, she said Tony Award-winning actress Robin, who originated the role of Silly in The Color Purple, let me just pause this, on Broadway, claimed that she was not paid for her self-reported contributions to the lyrics of the new musical movie Showstopping number I'm Here. Okay. I'm getting a lot of DMs and posts about why I've been left out of the press as the original Silly in the Color Purple musical. I'm thrilled for the movie's success. Happy for all involved, the 62-year-old tweeted Tuesday. However, I want my royalty fee for the lyrics I added to I'm Here. Girl, the performer did not elaborate on the lyrics she says she added to the song. She serves as an emotional proclamation of independence for Silly, Fantasia Barrino in the movie, but later responded to a fan's tweet by saying that she poured her heart and soul into a role of Silly in 2005. Girl, it's 2023. And reiterated that she was a huge part at writing I'm Here for the stage production. According to I'm Here, to the I'm Here credits on Spotify, her name is not credited as a contributor on the song alongside the other songwriters, okay? They reached out to her and Warner Brothers for a comment, but of course, nobody commented back. All right. So at the end of the day, there she is. Looks good for her age, right? But I'm going to need her to give us more details. And I'm going to need her to get out of her emotions and figure this thing out. Because your name is not even on Spotify. So what are we doing, young lady? What are we doing? Leo, what's going on?
I really don't understand either. We all have read the headlines when Renaissance album first came out with Beyonce, right? And it was like she had 40-some writers. And what she did was, it's the fact that it matter if you put in a ooh or a ah within the writing session, she gave everybody credit.
Yes, she did.
To be able to be missed with the complaints that come through when it just so happened her album is a hit, her tour is a hit. So y'all won't come back and circle back and say, well, I did a ooh and a ah, and I did a two and a D and a duh, and say that I wrote part of the song. She did not elaborate on what she wrote in the song. She did not elaborate on what she exactly contributed to the song. Mm-hmm. So I feel no ways about her complaint. I feel no ways. I don't. Yeah, you can come back and circle back and say what you owe, but if you're going to take it to a civil or a court of law, then you're going to have to prove it. You're going to have to come up with some way of saying how you were there, that people knew you was there, you signed into the studio, something. Somebody need to collaborate your story. I'm not saying that she didn't contribute to the writing of the song, but did you? She didn't say she wrote the whole song. She just said she didn't say she wrote the title. She didn't say she changed the title. She didn't say any of that. She just said that she contributed to the writing of I'm Here. And I believe her. I believe she did.
But she wanted to give us some details.
Well, let this be a learning lesson. Handle your business.
Ooh, standing on business, honey. They better go talk to King Harris. Okay? The movie has been finished since last Christmas, 2022. Girlfriend, you are a day late and $1 short. Whoo, child. In my opinion, you're up.
Okay, so Diva, I think this is like the precursor, okay? And I'm saying all this to say maybe she's working on the getting people on Spotify to know that she's in it. I don't know. Here's the thing. Everybody always brings us part of the story, the half truth of the story, a little ambition on the story. But the one thing we have to learn is that we don't work for free. And so when you're out here doing whatever you're doing, you need to make sure that you're getting your due process, making sure your name is on the paperwork when you're doing this. So when this happens, you don't have to worry about hollering, hey, I contributed to this song. My name is already on it. You know what I'm saying? We get to the point where we want to help people so much that we give away so much of ourselves for free. And this should be a lesson to everybody coming up that wants to be in this industry. Don't work for free. Everything you contribute, make sure it's wrote down, documented, everything, and signed. so that when this problem comes up, you're going to get your coins regardless because you've already made the paperwork and signed it.
That part. Yeah. I don't know what she wants from us. Tay?
I agree with Leo and in my opinion what they said, Diva.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Felicia? Are you there, boo? All right. I don't know what happened to Felicia, but let me come to you, Dr. Love.
Okay. I would like to say first, I really liked the movie. Um, the and the singing. I want to say that too. I really liked it. But for the lady who has said she is part of this song, I'm like you, Diva. Taraji, then she waking them up, and she waking them up a nice way with them little tears on every stage. It
Come on
seemed
now.
like, and then she'll jump back. It's almost like she was in acting mode as well, because then she'll jump back and get serious. So I feel like Taraji, like, wake up, wake up. That one song that say, wake up, everybody. Um, and the lady, I do feel like she was in the studio and had a lot of input in this song.
Mm-hmm.
And people are good for not crediting you for things you do, and especially if you are a woman and you are black. So in that moment, she should have stood up for herself, or once again, got like the young people and turned that video on. That's all I can tell you.
Child, listen.
Mm,
Listen.
sorry.
I mean, I don't know what she wants from us at this point.
Hey,
K and
Diva.
yes.
Robinson, check your email.
Okay, I will. K and J, thank you so much for the super chat. Pay all black women's well. Oh, side note, no shade to the others, but you could tell that Taraji was the excellent actress in the remake, and her singing was good. Taraji is top tier. Thank you, K and J. All right, now you said
That's true.
Taraji is top tier.
That's
Okay.
true.
Denzel.
Yeah. Was she talking about the helping write the song for the play or the movie?
They used
It's
the
in
same song.
both.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
say.
it's in both.
Yes,
Oh,
because the
okay.
movie is a remake of the play. It's a
Mhm.
musical.
Okay, I just making sure. Yeah, we need some more facts. We need some more facts about this. And how much did she help?
Mhm.
Like, how much of the song did she help? She needs to, bring more facts to that. But, I hope this is a lesson learned from her. And, if they didn't pay her, they need to pay her. But she needs to tell people how much the song she wrote, how much song she helped wrote. But I wish her well. That's it.
Mhm. Thank you, Denzel. So, Paige, no, the movie, the original Color Purple was a movie, and then they had the play on Broadway, which they turned the Color Purple into a musical. And so now what they did was the Color Purple, the musical, as a movie, right? And they intertwined both worlds, so to speak. And so that song here is from the Broadway musical, The Color Purple. So my screen got a little twisted up. Katrina, you're up. You're new in the building. Let me come to you.
Okay. I don't know if y'all remember this 227 back in the day where Marion was singing a song and Sandra put in her do wop do by my boy
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to be paid for it. So she took Mary to court and they had to come to a resolution on that. So maybe if she would have spoke, I'm not saying it's too late, but maybe she would have spoke up before now.
Uh-huh.
Maybe she would have got credit, or maybe she could have because they have no credit with her or anything on Spotify. I can say I said I'm here, but if I ain't got no receipts or no insurance to show it, then I'm just gonna be out of luck.
That part. That part. And see, she's being vague. If I'm gonna come and talk to the people, if I'm gonna do a tweet, I'm gonna let you know. that the song was like this before I put my input on it.
There you go.
And when I put my input on it, that's how you got what you're hearing in the movie, I'm Here. Okay, but don't be all vague and say you want your credit. Credit for what, girlfriend? What did you do? What part of this song? Did you do verse 2, verse 3? Like I said, did you change the title? Was they saying something else before they said I'm Here? And you did that? Because then we're going to sit up and stand up with you.
Because I'm Here was on the movie.
Come on now.
I mean, I'm just saying that, that's what Whoopi said. Whoopi said, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That was on the movie. So maybe Whoopi should get the I'm Here money. I don't.
That's what we try to say. We try to help you, girl, but we need to know what's up.
Oh, don't wake Whoopi up, please.
Girl,
Please.
listen.
You know YouTube run these streets.
Taraji started this. We just helping it along. Taraji started this. Okay,
YouTube
come
run
on
these
now. We need
streets.
some receipts.
Girl, don't put Whoopi. Listen, Whoopi is down for it. I gotta get to that. I mean, I love Whoopi. I ain't gonna lie. I love that woman. I love her in Ghost. And I've been watching the movie Jumpin' Jack Flash. I watched a lot of Whoopi movies.
Whoopi is that girl. Julius, you're up.
Okay, I'ma just say this just for one time. Whoopi need to give me a little more of Dolores Van Cartier, okay? We know the movie. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, back on topic.
Y'all better not wake Whoopi up, please.
I said this in one of the comments to you, Diva. This was the year of reckoning. In different industries, from the actors, the writers, strikes, they were speaking up because they had enough. And I believe that Taraji got sick and tired. And I remember watching the Monique show like years ago. She said at one point she had a side job as a substitute teacher. And it was, I think, for Benjamin Button, when she had like a choice to make. Either she stays, and continues to teach the kids, or she chose to leave. The fact that she shared that and then see her to speak up about, like her salary as like a paid actor and stuff like that, I do agree that management needs to be better. Legal counsel needs to be better. But I think she started something that's always been there, but folks haven't paid attention. Because as an example, now this is before Monique's time, Eartha Kittman was speaking up about everything that Black American actors and actresses was going through in her time. And she even checked Lady Bird Johnson very publicly. And what happened to her next? She was blackballed. So this has always been an issue, but I think like with social media being the way that it is and all of that, it's just like holding heat to the fire, because it's like, dang, we think these people are balling, but yet they still trying to, how the saying goes, rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I mean?
Yes, timing is everything.
So I think maybe like her message was a little bit mixed up, but it was the right time to speak up.
But the thing about this is the industry has been doing this forever. The highest paid people is the white man. Then you have the
people
white
need to get
woman.
organized, especially in the Black community. Our Black actors and actresses, they need to organize.
Yeah, because it's gonna be the highest paid person is gonna be the white man. It's gonna be the white woman, followed by the Black man, and the Black woman always gonna get the low end of the totem pole.
I agree.
That's where it always been, and they ain't changed.
Even when we own our own production company.
Here's the thing, though, right? Listen, at the end of the day, no matter what industry you're in, whether you in the entertainment industry, are you working at Target, Walmart, or corporate America, right? The pay, everybody's getting gypped.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what we can't do is I can't go back to my first job and say, hey, y'all was paying me $3.50. I felt like I should have got $5 an hour. Can you give me that money? And if I want to continue to go to job after job and not demand every job you've been to previously, it's up to you to demand more money or say no. If I go to if one job I was getting $10, the next job I go to, I'm just be like, can I get 11.50? You gotta have a number in your head that's higher than the number you're already getting, but you also gotta be prepared to say no if they don't give you that number. So I understand Taraji's conversation, but I'm confused about some things. But because I like her, I'm gonna let her slide somewhat. But letting her slide is not going to help her. Taraji, out of her own mouth, said that she fired her team from 2020. Well, it's 2023, about to be 2024, and you still crying that they doing you dirty. So what are you paying this team right now for?
It's the repeated action of not getting paid. Like the girls, Viola Davis and Angela Bassett, they experienced the exact same thing. And you know what they did? They got together, they figured out their team, they figured out their worth, and started demanding what they wanted to get paid.
You better talk.
So it's not just about the crying about it. It's about you continuously let yourself get played.
You got to take some responsibility and accountability. You have to. So Taraji complaining about The Color Purple was set to come out, could have backfired, and still may. Well, Paige, is that part right there. Can we talk the facts?
No, and that's true.
Some folks get mad and didn't go to see it due to her complaint. Paige, you talking? See, with this social media day and age, you got to be careful. And now everybody is saying, Oprah, I can't stand Oprah. But Taraji already told y'all that this problem existed for her since she came into the industry. So is it really just Oprah? We got to talk, right? Taraji, out of her own mouth, says since the day she been in this industry, she has been done dirty. Oprah didn't do Benjamin Buttons. Oprah didn't do Empire.
Lee Daniels did Empire.
But I'm telling you that everything that Taraji did wasn't under an Oprah umbrella. So now you decide when you're promoting the movie that you're currently in that you're going to have a breakdown. It's a little messy. K&J, but Diva, if I later find out I was being cheated compared to my coworkers, I will get a lawyer. Wrong is wrong. Inequality is inequality. See, but here's the thing. What you got to understand too is that jobs, unfortunately, that now they're coming out with laws that these jobs on the job sites have to be open about the pay range for different positions, right? Because of this inequality.
And they never used to be open about that.
Give me a minute, Julius. Right, but they have to be open about it. But here's the thing: how they get over and they get messy, right? They get messy by start saying, "Well, Leo has a certificate, Diva, you don't." What are you going to? You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it can always get messy. They can always muddy the waters. So what I'm saying to everybody is, you got to learn how to play the game. You got to learn how to be strategic. But you also can't. If I'm sitting there negotiating, some of them will ask you, "Well, how much do you want?" Right? You got to be careful. We can have a whole nother conversation about this, because some of them will say, "Well, how much do you want?" Well, how much does the job offer? Don't play me.
That's a good idea right there.
End up sitting here lowballing myself. How much does this job pay? What do y'all offer? What are the benefits? Find out the information. And then you start finding out by doing some Google research how much does other people in this industry for this level position get paid. And also you gotta be realistic too. You can't be expecting to get somebody who's been in the industry 10 years and you beginning in the industry and you want that pay. Now let's not be foolish either. So you got to do a mixture of things. Who am I up to? Felicia, are you there? I don't know what's going on, Felicia. Emmanuel, you're up.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Okay, give me a minute, Emmanuel. Go ahead, Felicia.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Happy last Friday of 2023.
Come on now.
I've been listening. I'm sick and damn tired of Taraji's tears. I don't want to hear no more about her not getting paid. Okay. She said she asked for $500,000. They said no. We can compensate you $150,000. She said, okay, I'm gonna do the work. Well, so what that got to do with me? She negotiated what she thought she was valued. And she said that she got to keep working. People say, oh, girl, you work a lot. She said, yeah, but she don't get paid a lot. So, yeah, she's been lowballing herself, and she has been undermining her peers. Because when they all go out for the job, they say what they believe is to be fairly paid and compensated. And she goes under that amount so she can get to work. And then she waits for when she's working with two Black billionaires. Let's be clear.
Come on.
Ms. Winfrey and Mr. Jones. And then she made sure she ain't had her makeup right. Her hair was busted and everything.
Them edges wasn't done.
Edges wasn't done. No, they wasn't, Dr. Love. They wasn't done. She didn't even bring no tissue. Now, you know it was a setup. She didn't even have no tissue.
It's the last Friday of 2023. I cannot.
Shade.
Right.
And she started crying and snotting. It got so bad that the clear woman had to come out and bring her tissue. And she did not even want to mess up those false lashes and all that other kind of foolishness. So now we are 1 week into her tears. We know she didn't get that special love bag on Christmas Day. She probably didn't get any new office. And now we got her, this is probably her first cousin, talking about she wrote some song with somebody backstage, said she didn't get paid either. It's probably the God's honest truth. She said, you need to say something too, girl, because I'm out here by myself.
I love you, Miss Felicia. You always be coming in with the tea.
That's true.
Yes.
So income, whoever this person is, because this book, this movie, this Broadway show, this new film been around for a while. And she said, you need to say something because the people aren't feeling my pain out here. And she said, okay, I didn't get paid either. I ain't get my money. I was in there working. So I'm with Taraji. So I'm going to say good riddance to all the folks in the last 2 weeks who have been crying about money not being fairly compensated. God bless Leo and opinion. To my sisters in the back row, they gave you great counsel. Please hear them. And know that these folks are just doing what they do. But you know what? The truth is, I think Taraji's career is over because she spoke at an inappropriate time. And nobody wants to deal with that. I ain't getting paid, poor Black girl piece. Okay, I'm done.
Woo, woo, woo.
Come through.
Oh my God. Woo,
Just
woo, woo.
shade.
Last Friday of 2023. Emmanuel, you're up.
Okay, so I just saw the movie today and I loved it. I really did. Now that I saw the film and have been like mesmerized by it, I'm going to have to say that Taraji deserves every penny that she's asking for because in my opinion, Taraji and Daniel Brooks gave life to that movie. It was amazing. I mean, Taraji can sing, she can act. She really gave her all with that character. And I'm gonna need some Oscars, some Golden Globes, some Grammys to be given for this film. As far as this lady, the one with the song, she needs to be paid because it was a great song. But I will say, just like some FYI to the people, y'all should keep everything in writing. Like keep receipts, keep evidence, keep it all. So in case that they do you dirty,
business lawyer.
yeah, you gotta have the proof. Like just be smarter because unfortunately people will take advantage of you because like the copyright infringement cases are always so wonky. So if she can prove that she really did write it, then I mean, hopefully she gets what she deserves. If she can't prove it, then better luck next time. I agree with Dr. Love. Timing is everything. Y'all got to get it together. But the movie is a must watch. Thank you, Oprah. And don't beat me up, people, but I think this one might be better than the original.
So let me just ask you this, Emmanuel. She should be compensated. Does she have a napkin from back in 2005 or whenever where she contributed XYZ lyrics to, I'm Here?
I was thinking the same thing.
Do you think
where the napkin at?
Where the napkin at? Do you think as a grown person, listen, Kathy Hilton said it best. Silence is golden. You sitting here, you got a grievance and you want to take it to the public because you want the foolery. Like that Christian Keys. How many weeks out are we from his rant on social media, his hour-long live?
2.
Woe is me. 2 weeks out, and he still ain't saying a name because, like Felicia said,
I forgot about.
And Leo said the check cleared. So you want to bring us into shenanigans because you want to rile us up. You want to use us. They use you for free. Now you want to use us for free because you want us to get riled up, telling people did you dirty, and you ain't giving us no details. Well, you know what? I'm not falling for the shenanigans no more without some details. I need details. I need to know what lyrics you wrote to I'm Here. I need to know how many verses you contributed to. Like Leo said, did you just do a woo and a ah? What did you change? We need more details. So then that way we can sit up and get involved. But we also want to know that it took your friends and people to DM you for you to realize you got robbed. You too grown for that, girlfriend. You 62. I've been working a long time. I've been working since I'm 14. And I got a lot of times. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Yes, I did. Got. I did a whole lot that I didn't get credit for. But guess what? You ain't going to catch me getting got now. No, you will not. No, I'm awake now. I'm woke. If you've been on this earth 62 years and that's your business and you've been in that business for how many years and now you want to tell us how you got, girl, bye. I'm going to need more details. I'm going to need to know exactly how much of the song and the percentage that you wrote. And I want to know the exact lyrics that you contributed to because they got about 3 to 4 people named on this list that wrote that song. How did they leave yours off if you was a major contributor? Any response, Denzel? I mean, Emmanuel, I'm coming to you, Denzel. Give me a minute.
No, I totally agree with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Keep. That's why I say keep the proof, keep the evidence, but let's not pretend also that there haven't been times when people have been done dirty. So if she can prove it, then that's great. But I don't know. I don't believe her. I don't not believe her. We'll just see what happens.
Appreciate you. And thank you for going to see The Color Purple. And thank you for your comments, okay? Everybody's giving Taraji top tier. And listen, I am not, so y'all want y'all to buckle your seatbelt and calm down ahead of time.
You're not, Diva?
No, hold on. I'm not, listen, I'm not saying Taraji is not that girl, that Taraji is Taraji. But y'all putting her up there in comparison to what? You said without her, that movie wouldn't have been anything?
I said she gave it life.
She gave it life?
I feel that, Diva.
When she
it
came
took
in
me
dancing,
to go see it.
When
It
she
took
came
me
in
to
with
go
those
see
feathers.
it.
So let me ask you this. do you know about that scene where she's going into church and singing to her father? Do you know
Yes,
about that scene
the
from the
last scene. Yep.
yeah, do you know about it though from the original Color Purple?
So
No,
I
hold on, give
do.
me a minute, Dr. Love.
Oh
Emmanuel,
yes.
do you
Oh,
know about it from the original Color Purple?
I don't think I remember.
Oh, okay.
But this
No, Emmanuel, if you got homework,
okay.
go back and look. Just cue
That's
it up
that
to that.
song
Give me
right
a minute,
there.
Julius. Just cue it up to that scene and then come back and talk to me, okay?
I will.
I
I will say is this was so good it felt like it was an original movie. I'll just say that.
I
But
wouldn't
I'll
say
watch
that.
and I'll let you
I
know.
wouldn't say that. Yeah.
you almost they're gonna have to resuscitate me.
Diva. I'm being for real.
Okay, listen. Everybody need to go see the movie. It's
Yeah.
worth it. But let me also say this, Emmanuel. You got homework times too. I need you to watch Suge Avery in the original movie saying push the button. And then you compare it and you let me know your thoughts. But you got homework, and I need to move on. Denzel?
Oh, you came to me already,
Did I
Diva.
get everybody in this woman here from the Color Purple and her lyrics and her that
Yes.
she okay. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so listen, 68% of y'all saying pay the lady. I don't know what y'all paying her for, so y'all just end up paying people. But
Yeah,
y'all don't want Cardi. You don't want Tasha K to pay Cardi B. Y'all kill me. Get out of here.
The shade.
yeah, because we in cancel culture now. I'm with these young people. You know, during COVID, they was walking out that hospital like left on right.
Listen. All right. Listen, Rhonda, I hope you get, your life together and you figure things out because you're 62 and the people are watching you and looking at you and they're thinking to themselves, well, dag, if she couldn't get herself together, then what's going to happen with me? What the heck? Anyway, guys, let's move on to the game. Okay. So the game, he was accused of SA way back when. You know what? I gotta say this to the men out there. Y'all gotta get it together. Because these SA accusations, too many of them are coming up. You gotta get it together. You really do. I'll just leave that there and let me get into this game story, okay? Because it's the last Friday here in the new year, and let's just talk here. So the game accuses is victorious in a lawsuit accusing rapper of creating shell companies to avoid paying $7 million judgment. So he tried to shuck and jive. He tried to outsmart her. He was like, oh, the court ordered me to pay you, but don't worry, I ain't going to pay you. He tried to pull a I ain't got it. But guess what? The court came back and said, no, you do, and you're going to pay her. So Rapper the Game's SA accuser Priscilla Rainey scored big in court as part of her effort to collect on the millions he owes her. The Game was ordered to pay Rainey $7 million as part of a lawsuit she brought that accused him of SA during the filming of the VH1 dating show. She claimed the musician was high during the incident. Well, to me, the show should be paying part of this bill too. But let's carry on. For years, Rainey has been in and out of court trying to figure out how to get her money. The Game publicly scoffed at the judgment. Rainey previously convinced the judge to allow her to seize the Game's royalties and certain business profits. In 2021, Rainey filed a new lawsuit against the Game, his manager WAC 100, and various companies. The suit accused the Game and his manager of creating shell companies to move money around to make it hard for her to seize. In her complaint, Rainey said she has only collected $500K of the $7 million owed. She accused the Game of having transferred ownership of his company to his manager. In addition, she claimed the Game transferred ownership of his home to WAC along with the rights to his trademarks. Rainey said the home in question was purchased by the Game in 2017 using a company named JTT Holdings on the deed. The suit said the Game resigned as JTT's Holdings manager and transferred JTT Holdings to WAC. JTT Holdings transferred the deed to WAC solely, according to the suit. Rainey said the transfer prevented her from being able to go after the property that the game still lives in. Rainey said the property is worth an estimated $2.8 million. Rainey argued JTT Holdings should be found liable for the $7 million owed by the game, since she believed the game was using it as a shell company. Her suit asks that the property be sold off. She wants to kick him up out of his house, and an injunction against the game and WAC from selling off any other property until the judgment is satisfied. In addition, she asked that the transfer of the game's trademark be voided. WAC denied all allegations of wrongdoing. He claimed the home was transferred to him due to the debt the game owed him. According to the court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, a trial went down on December 13th where Rainey and WAC testified. The game did not respond to the lawsuit, so he thinks the court is a joke. In the end, the court sided with Rainey. It ordered that JTT Holdings and the game are declared alter egos of each other and liable for Rainey's judgment against the game. Further, the judge ruled that the home transfer from JTT Holdings to WAC is set aside and rendered void to extent necessary to satisfy the underlying judgment against the game. Following entry of this judgment, legal title shall be deemed to be held by JTT Holdings. This will allow Rainey to file a lien against the property or move to have it sold off. The man is going to be homeless in 2024. She ain't no joke. This girl stood her ground. She's standing on business. To the court also ruled that the game's transfer of ownership in JTT Holding to WAC is set aside and rendered void to extent necessary. I think I read that right. Anyway, y'all get it. The girl's going to get her money by any means necessary. Leah, you never win when you play dirty. Oh my goodness, you better tell it. You never win when you play dirty. Leo, you're up.
Look, the game has been doing this back and forth and cat and mouse game with this young lady for years. He should have already started paying on the money. You know who used to stay back in the days? Catch me on a payment plan. Pay this woman her money. Pay her her money. Pay her installments here or there. I don't think game is even worth $7 million. But he still could have been paying on it to not get to the point where he gonna have to lose his house. Because, like Julia say, he ain't got time for the foolery. You doing the foolery. You just not doing what you need to do to stand on business, to be able to handle your business. You're not doing that. And I feel like the game took this claim against him unserious. He acted unserious and bad faith. And that's the reason why I think everything need to be liquidated. He was unserious. So he laughing at the court, right? He laughing at the court. He laughing at the judgment. He laughing at this woman. And so everything need to be liquidated for her to get her money because he playing. I just don't. And look, right, when the people come for you and it's the judgment, don't mess around. Stop playing. He getting ready to be without a place to stay. The court has deemed it so. What's his backup? What he getting ready to do? Nothing.
Move with his baby mamas.
And the other baby mama and the other girlfriend and the other girlfriend and the other girlfriend. And look, y'all, I seen also too, he riding and going to the spots in Malibu with Evelyn Lozada's daughter. Recently, look it up on your Googles. They was caught at the Nobu spot in after Christmas or during Christmas with Evelyn Lozada, and she's a beautiful girl.
She is beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl. So he out here living his best life. I say I'm with E. I'm E spirit animal tonight. Get everything. girl, get him for everything. He living his best life and he ain't paid his debt. Get it.
Well, she was relentless. You got to give it up to her. And you didn't hear her crying on the Instagram and all that. She's standing on business. She went to court and handled her business. I give it up to this sister. In my opinion, you're up.
I'm with her. Okay, let me tell you something. I'd have took his mama house too. Okay, this the thing. Let me
Not
tell you
mama's
something.
house.
Yes, I would have took the mama house too, because him and Whack 100 is whack. Okay, he definitely got the right name. They all whack. And then you do this stuff and you think you're gonna get away with it. And then when you don't get away with it, you trying to hide from it. Baby, let me tell you something. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. So if you don't want to have to pay the fines, you don't want to pay for the crimes, then y'all stop doing it. Listen to the wise. Don't commit a crime you ain't ready to serve the time for. Now get that girl her money.
Run her money. Woo! She said he won't even have socks when she's done with him. She not playing. She not playing. Dr. Love, you're up.
Okay. I would say that I am with the girl, and I feel like she is going to get a lot of money if he has houses in New York. Is that New York and New Jersey that he have those houses in?
I don't
Because
know.
some of those houses in New York, them you can stand in one room. Them houses sell for like 200,000. So, or I think those are the condos or something like that. So I feel like she gonna get a nice amount of money if they get to liquidating all that property. But the thing is, I feel like he got property in more than just Wax name as well. So
Mm.
that's truly what I feel about that. But I'm happy she getting her money, and I don't know why he would not go to court or feel like this is a
Part I didn't
joke.
understand. Yeah, that's
I
how he got
don't
the
get that.
judgment against him in the first place, because he didn't show up. And
Oh,
maybe if he showed up, it might have been different, and maybe it wouldn't have been 7 million. But I think because he was taking
yeah.
it as a joke in the first place. But somebody said, I read somewhere that allegedly he was on tour when the court case happened or whatever. But bro, you got
You
to
got
miss
a
the
lawyer.
date. Yes,
Hmm.
or virtue or something.
Yeah, send a lawyer on your behalf. You can always do that if you performing and traveling. Yeah,
But he
you
took it
can't.
as a joke, and
Yeah,
now here he is, $7 million later, and she ain't playing with him. And God
well,
bless her for having the money to keep going to lawyer. Katrina, you're up.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I think she should get her money. I think these men need to stop with this SA because they think they got leverage over people because they do have money, and they
Mm-hmm.
try to do anything because they have that status that I can just take from you whatever I want because I am a celebrity. That stuff is played out, and I'm so glad that all the stuff that they're going through, that they call pain, anguish, and everything that these girls have to deal with. No, he need to pay her. He need to pay her more than that. He need to pay when he died. They need to go out there and make him dig him back up and make him pay some more. And that's all I got to say.
interest. That's right. Interest on that money.
Not digging back up. Julius, you're up.
Tiffany came, Tiffany Cambridge, honey. Yeah, Jason, you better stay clear of him, honey. That's the kids' mama, y'all. Y'all remember Tiffany, right? The school teacher. Yeah, so Tiffany, protect your kids' assets because Jason, he be in a cornball and all. So your kids' assets is at stake, honey. That's all I gotta say. Protect your kids' assets, Tiffany Cambridge.
Oh,
You telling her where to get the rest of the money from? I won't go mention her name.
shoot. Tay, you're up.
I agree with opinion. I would take his car. I would take his money. I would take everything he owned until he run by my money. I will play by my money, okay? And I will. You better have my money.
Well, honey, she not
She said
playing.
what she said. Have my
Okay,
money.
have
You
my
heard
money.
me.
Felicia.
Well, God bless Tay, because she consistent. She said every night, y'all better run me my money. And I love it. And I appreciate this sister for hanging in there with the courts and not
Yes.
giving up.
Yep.
I agree with Dr. Love. Get that interest. Yeah, I agree with Katrina. You cause a lot of pain and a lot of anguish, and you need to pay. And Lord knows, opinion, I adore you tonight. Take the mama house, take the kids' tuition money. Hell, let them all have to be on the EBT. Because that's how I'm feeling.
I just have to say I stand with the young lady. I want to make it clear to our viewing audience. I stand with the victim. That was just a joke that was in my head. So I just want to make it clear. I stand with the young lady. Get your money, baby.
Yeah. And the EBT, you better talk about
No,
it.
no, listen. She got what, $500,000, and she said she got more money she got to get. And I don't know. I think this whack guy from what's on the street about him. How desperate are you that you would entrust to him any kind of wealth? You really think he gonna turn it back over to you when you think this is behind you?
That part.
Cause he already know. Cause let me tell you something. They do whack like that because they know where his bodies is buried, and that boy's soul ain't clean. Okay, he whack for real.
Well, listen, she got to do what she has to do. I'm gonna keep supporting all of the people, everyone who comes forward, takes their case to the court. The person is found guilty, and they have to pay a judgment. You pay your debt. You atone for your sins and your transgressions. So he's out here saying he got what? I don't know. Medicaid. I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it. Maybe Evelyn's daughter is paying for Noble, because I know that's very, very, very costly.
Very costly.
So I don't know where he's getting the money from, but like Diva said, 2024, he gonna be homeless, and he gonna be living with Evelyn and her daughter. Okay.
Boom. Or is she going back on Basketball Wives? So maybe he could have put on there. Listen, choo choo. It's my
She already there, Diva. She already there.
Smack to you. Happy birthday. And I appreciate all that you do for me and this channel. Happy
birthday,
to your
Smack.
girlfriend.
Happy birthday, Smack.
Party it up.
Happy
girl.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, and listen, one of my subscribers, her daughter Faith, turned 20 years old today. So happy birthday. Y'all birthday on the last Friday of the year. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Faith.
birthday, Faith.
Yes, listen, I appreciate you, okay, for helping run those streets out there for me, okay? I appreciate you, and happy birthday again.
And happy birthday to all you Sagittarius, even though y'all missed the sign and y'all should have been Scorpios, but happy birthday.
Ooh, hit the like button,
Listen,
y'all.
we
Hit the like
Pisces
button.
Day ain't
The
over
last
here.
Friday of the year, and y'all still cheating the diva. I hope 2024 is different, okay, in terms of y'all cheating me. Where am I at? Excuse me, Emmanuel, what are your thoughts?
I am gonna have to agree with what everybody else said. I'm glad that these cases are being so public, so people can see what's gonna happen to them. So, and they won't do it no more. So, I agree. Time to pay up. That's all.
That I appreciate you. Who did I skip? Did I skip anybody?
I didn't go.
Okay, go ahead, Denzel.
Well, yeah, I agree with everybody too. He thinks this is a game, huh? He thinks it's funny. He thinks he's slick. But you know what? You know what? She earns her money. And to be honest with you, he needs to be in prison.
Oh
He
my.
need to be yeah, he need to be in prison. And yeah, she need to take everything he got. Take the car, take the cars, take the house, take the clothes, take all of it. Take all of it. Take all of it. And yeah, he need to pay her money. He need to pay her money. Game over.
Woo! Okay, the game. 78% of the people said take your house too.
May I say something too, Devo?
Of course.
If I was her, I would burn his clothes just like away as hell too.
Not burn the clothes. Oh my goodness. They may need to sell off them clothes so she can continue to get her
Dang,
money.
Tay.
Okay. Now listen, I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and roll into the next story. So, shout out to all the service workers out there. Okay, especially, you know what, Amazon, those are some hardworking individuals. Now, what Jeff Bezos is all whining and dining, you know, his fiance on his yacht that they can't even find a place to park it. These people are working like modern day slaves almost. And I'm not even joking. My niece worked for Amazon and she said, I'm done. You could barely take a break.
Say it, Diva.
Child, Amazon is
Say
messy.
it.
So they getting us our packages.
And don't be a driver because they don't even want you to take a break to go use the bathroom.
That part, that's messy. So these Amazon workers, we listen, we on your side. Okay, Lisa. Come on, Denzel. Denzel, the people say you right. You got a point. Why isn't the game in jail for disrespecting the court?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Game
Because
over.
if it was us.
Woo, he said game over. Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen. Okay. Let me get back to Amazon now. Okay. They work in the Amazon people. And when we want them packages in 2 days, soon as you hit the button, next thing you know, it's at your doorbell. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let them slide because I know the Amazon workers work hard. But I ordered me some purple tights to go see The Color Purple, and they didn't come until after. Now I kept the tights, but we're gonna move on. I needed my purple tights when I was gonna go see The Color Purple. And luckily I had a sweater. But anyway, they work hard. So this Amazon worker, she went to deliver a package to this prominent building. They buzzed her in and then accused her of being a thief. Hold on now. Let me share this screen. Let me share this screen. I think it's here. Share this screen.
Yeah. We've had thieves here, and you're a thief? Excuse me, don't touch me. No. Don't touch me. Excuse me. Excuse me, please don't touch me. Don't touch me. Literally touching me. Okay, yeah, do that, please, because she's harassing me. Thank you. Please call security. Thank you. Please call security. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. She's attacking me. Please call security. She's attacking me. Please call security. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop here. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Amazon.
Do that, please.
Oh, please do it.
Ooh, child, that was a lot.
We all know what that was.
Karen.
Hold on one second, guys.
That's Grandma Karen. That's the Grandma Karen.
Let me see. Let me go here. Whew. So disturbing video shows Black Amazon worker as she's attacked by white woman in luxury Texas building while dropping off a package. Okay. During the disturbing video, let me just mute that. Disturbing video shows a Black Amazon delivery driver in Texas being savagely assaulted by two white women inside a luxury building, one of whom accused her of being a thief as she tried to drop off a package. Okay, Ms. Miller, 25, was out on a delivery at the Belle Mead at River Oaks apartment complex near Houston on December 16 and was buzzed into the complex by a resident. However, once she was in the building, the same resident who let her in to deliver the package told her she was not supposed to be there. Another woman showed up and the two unidentified women allegedly assaulted Miller. In the TikTok video, the video I just showed y'all, posted by the Amazon worker, a woman is heard saying, "We had thieves here and you're a thief." Miller then says, "Excuse me, don't touch me," but the woman continues to place her hands on the Amazon employee. Meanwhile, the other woman threatened to call security. Okay, yeah, do that, please, because she's harassing me, Miller tells her. I'm calling security, the resident yells out. Thank you. Please call security, Miller says, prompting the woman to shout out, no, on you, on you. Meanwhile, the first woman is seen pushing the driver against the wall and attacking her. Excuse me, ma'am, Miller pleads. She was hitting me with her phone, making all sorts of claims, and she was also literally preventing me from going anywhere. She told the news. This is what that's Miller talking to the news there. It was the scariest thing because I don't know how it was going to end, she told the outlet. It just looked like such a wild scene with me, the black woman, with these two rich white ladies. So honestly, that was the most terrifying part. It is the lengths at which they were willing to go physically assaulting me. A doorman finally arrived and de-escalated the situation, allowing Miller to break free and call 911. Houston police said they are investigating the incident. In the video, Miller wrote, the lady spilled racist tropes like I was a thief and hit me several times. I have never experienced such racist Karen behavior. It was so off the wall, but also completely on brand with how white women have historically weaponized their privilege. The best example of this in the video is when she claims I'm hitting her while literally hitting me, she wrote. Management at the Belle Mead at River Oaks told the news that they are aware of the unfortunate incident and that the action of third parties do not in any way reflect the values of Belle Mead at River Oaks. We care deeply about creating a hospitable environment and safety of all residents, guests, and employees and service providers, the statement says. It added that the billing policy calls for all packages to be delivered to the concierge desk. However, Miller said her instructions were to deliver the package to a suite. To the best of our understanding, a resident mistakenly allowed the Amazon delivery driver onto a restricted access elevator and a resident hallway within the building where the event took place, Belle Mead and River Oaks said. At this time, we are exploring all options and fully cooperating with the Houston Police Department due to the ongoing investigation. Please direct your entries to the police department. The Tony apartment complex boasts real oak hardwood floors. Or they just telling us what it boasts or whatever? Either way, what a whole hot mess. Whole hot mess. Leo, what are your thoughts?
I think these two women need to be charged, Diva, that assaulted this Amazon worker. I think they need to get criminal charges against them for assaulting her. It is, how we go to work every day, all the time, and you get to this particular building, and these people think that they can lay hands on you. I'm not that chick. I'm not that chick.
Yeah.
It would have
She better than me because I would have swung.
Wait, let her finish, Julius. I'm coming to you.
Yes, I would have swung as well. So it's just not safe for this Amazon worker. I would do the Karen thing and let them know my life was in danger. I felt in fear for my life because two showed up to assault me, all because I am delivering a package that clearly says Amazon Prime. It clearly says that. I don't understand. I do understand it, but I really don't get why it's so important to these people to protect their space. And it's not like she can get past this area without having information, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she had information to deliver this package. Why didn't you call the person whose name that was on the package and say, "Hey, look it's a package down here for you. Do you want us to send the delivery up?" I mean, it's all kind of ways this could have been handled than by being aggressive to this Amazon worker.
It's a mess. I want to show where she speaks. This is the one I really want to show. Let's just listen again real quick.
Yeah. We've had thieves here, and you're a thief? Excuse me, don't touch me. No, Don't touch me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please don't touch me. Don't touch me. Literally touching me. Okay, yeah, do that, please, because she's harassing me. Thank you. Please call security. Thank you. Please call security. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. She's attacking me. Please call security. She's attacking me. Please call security. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop here. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Amazon.
Do that, please.
Oh, please do it.
So I'm the Amazon driver. I just want to give a quick update. I have not found the Karen who assaulted me. I have heard from an investigator. No new information about this Karen or anything, but they did have a lot of nice questions for me about my employee Amazon number. They wanted me to send a picture of my Amazon vest, basically prove that I work for Amazon. No word on the assault that happened to me, but yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. I really appreciate all the support. I am seeking legal advice or any leads y'all have because I do plan on pursuing this civilly. I did file a police report the night of. People are confused about that, but I wasn't contacted by the investigator until yesterday, which was 10 days after the assault happened. So I'll keep y'all updated on anything else. And yeah, thanks for the support.
Is that not sad? I'm sorry. That's the part I wanted to show. Go ahead, Lee.
And these are wrinkled old women. Like y'all really come for the smoke like that? That y'all will physically put your hands on some young woman that's just trying to deliver and calling her a thief.
Right, and she could have really hurt them if she wanted to.
If she really wanted to, right?
Yes, she could have.
Calling her a thief. A thief. That is just, what are you protecting? We have had packages stolen. So what? This is the thing, right? So if this is what happened to this young lady, I do know that they do a blackout, in meaning that if you have assaulted someone that is a delivery person, they will black out your building so you don't get packages. Not only do these women need to get charged criminally, Amazon need to back up their delivery person and their driver and have this building blacked out where they cannot get packages. And they need to find out who these people were and blame them.
They know who they are, Leo. Their faces are clear in that video. She can tell them clearly what floor they on, but they want to see her vest. And so you calling her thief then too. Because you want to see her vest and her ID number and all that. Get out of here, kick rock, speak to my lawyer.
Right.
And so they need that black that building so they don't get their Amazon Prime packages anymore, because Amazon deliverers are not safe. The whole thing need to be done to them. They need to be charged. They need to not be able to get their packages, and everybody in the building need to suffer because of this one incident. And I'm so glad that you brought this incident forth so we can keep this moving. This needs to be social media viral so they understand you can't treat us like this. We're not going for it. And she
was such a sweetheart.
Sweetie.
She didn't touch them.
Sweetie, I'd have been in them people jail cell calling the peoples to get me my bail money, because it would have been lights out.
And Mama was a little thing too. She couldn't even be a $1.05. She was 90 pounds soaking wet. She was feisty, a mess.
Lights out.
You're up.
I would like to say I don't see this kind of stuff coming from Alabama. I know how this works, but let me tell you something. I think what everybody is missing is that this girl says she filed a police report and they didn't contact her till yesterday, which was 10 days later. And all they wanted to know was a picture of her vest and her ID badge. So on top of this girl being assaulted, she's being assaulted by the doggone cops because they saying, oh yeah, we can't find them, but we need to verify that you are who you say you are because you were in their building. So we need to see your ID badge because we don't believe you was working for Amazon. Even though you was carrying the Amazon package, and even though you got this on recording, we don't believe you. So we need to see your ID badge, your vest, have proof of you. But we don't have to have proof of these white women that was attacking you the whole time while you was being so polite to them. Because if it had been me, they would have been busted. You wouldn't have had to worry about finding them. You would have needed an ambulance for them, okay? Because I would have busted one of their heads in that door, okay? It'd have been blood everywhere. You'd have found them. Because they're going to need an ambulance. Call the ambulance, 911. And when I hit them, I would have said they was assaulting me first. So I had to defend myself, okay? First of all, know your rights. Because I'm not going to sit here and you're not going to. They took that package out of her hand and slung it across the floor. That would have been the time I would have had to attack you because now you are physically assaulting my personal space. Know your rights. You don't have to sit there and take it from nobody. And I dang sure ain't going to take it from nobody.
Whew. Dr. Love?
Ooh, this is a story, but I wouldn't have hit the old ladies only because of their age. And one thing my grandmother have always taught me, do not hit nobody and kill them by mistake. And that's the only thing I can see now that I've seen how young that girl is. If she would have power hit them, she probably could have took them out this world. Because let me not say their heartbeat is half beaten. Let me stop. But just to say that would have been the only reason I would not have hit them. But Amazon needs to also um get her a lawyer. Amazon needs to step in. And then I feel as us being her people, we needs to step in. We needs to write to Texas, to this police department, and we also needs to write to Amazon. I feel like we need to band together, not only make this viral, but also support her behind the scenes. Like I feel like others have, because I don't feel like this would have even came forth if she wouldn't have put it on TikTok. I
Yeah.
haven't checked to see if it's on Twitter yet, but yeah, I'll check and see if it's on Twitter. But this is just like a shame before God that these women really think in this day and time, any of them really think that you, especially, can hit somebody young. This cancel culture don't play with nobody. Them cameras is beyond their best friends. The phones almost take mommy's place, okay? So I do not understand why these elder women didn't get the memo that they was going to be on tape the minute they looked at her. And I'm so glad she take them. I am so glad. I just wish she could have been a little bit more slicker. And I'm going to keep all that slickness to myself. But okay, that's it.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Katrina?
Yeah. I understand what she just got through saying. I agree with some of it. I was always taught, yeah, respect your elders, but respect goes both ways. The only thing when the security came up there, the only thing they were gonna see in that floor was that tore up coat and some dentures. Cause the thing about it, you hit me with a phone, and I'm trying to get away from you, telling you what I'm doing, but then again, you keep pushing up on me, you pushing up on me, pushing up on me. Like Tupac said, "Don't push me. I'm not a killer." But I'm just saying, that mean they disrespected her in three different ways. They defamed her character for defamation for calling her a thief. They assaulted her. And if I was her, I would take leave. I would say I'm so distressed by what happened that I can't work and make Amazon pay me my workman comp, because I have to go see a psychiatrist. I have to go see a doctor because I feel like my body has been just distressed and just have been humiliated. I mean, look what they did to this girl. She didn't ask for that. She was doing her job. And you come up to me trying to fight me, calling me a thief. Why? Because I'm black? Because I'm black with dread, so I'm a thief. I'm here robbing. Who finna come up there with a package? And I'm quite sure they got plenty locks on their doors with a package in their hand that I'm finna go in there and rob you. You didn't see me rob anything. But how? Okay, this building supposed to be so prominent. How thieves getting there in the first place?
Come on now.
How are they getting in there? You just wanted to pick because she was a black girl. That's what you did. And like I said, I would be on work. I would be out on workman's comp and have Amazon paying me. And I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry for the people that didn't get their packages when that FedEx man was jumping them under that bridge. He wasn't delivering the packages. He was throwing them in a ditch. So
Right,
I'm
right.
glad that Amazon had to pay these people back their money because they lost a lot of money because this man, he wasn't delivering the packages. The package was getting thrown in the ditch. He had a whole pile of packages. And so I don't understand how he kept working because you have to put in a thing when you drop the packages out. And for you, gray head deep, I'm gonna tell you another thing. By them delivering your stockings from the day they wasn't supposed to, from the day that they were supposed to be delivered, and you didn't get it, you supposed to got your money back because they didn't deliver your stuff on time. And anytime that Amazon do not deliver your things on time, you call that customer service number and they will give you your money back.
Well, you know
And
what?
that's all.
Now I'm going to call because of what happened to this girl. You know what? Let
That's
me tell
right.
you something. I will say this. I do agree with you, Summer.
Hey, Diva, I just sent you an email on what Amazon said. They said they standing by, but I sent you the email.
Okay. I want to say this, Summer. I commend this young lady. Oh, my God. Because she's young. I commend her
Yes.
for
Yes.
having the discipline that she had. But see, you know what she said in there? She understood the position that she was in, and she was afraid for her own life because she knew what this thing was looking like. Here I am, a black girl. These two white older ladies are accusing me of doing something to them. She would have been in more trouble if she did lose it. Why? We already know that because when the cops call her, they talking about we need your vest and your ID. You better get out my face. Call my lawyer. Get out my face. Call my lawyer. So I commend her, oh my God, for her discipline that she had at such a young age, that she didn't bust off and lose it. And no, I know they did not know that she was recording them because she was barely able to do it. But thank God, the way she was holding that camera, she was able to see both of their faces, talking greasy and slick.
That's right. That's right.
So she got it, and I'm proud of her. God bless her. God
But
bless her.
now she will be paid. Yes, she will.
Where am I at? Julius, you're up.
First and foremost, I want to give this young lady her flowers, and we're going to do it right now while I'm speaking. She This is when technology came into the benefit of protection. We heard very well with those two old heifers. I'm not going to say the other word, but I'm just going to use heifers was saying. In that video right there is her saving grace, and she handled herself very well. Now, me, yes, I was raised up on you respect your elders, you don't talk back, whatever else. Respect is a two-way street. Soon as that first hit with that phone, all bets would have been off. All bets. Cause you hitting me with force with your phone. So you're using your phone as a weapon. A weapon. Okay. So we're gonna have us a different conversation now. But I want to give her credit. And if Amazon is smart, and even though in my opinion I just heard her say it, they will take up their own legal counsel and sue these white ladies and fight to have them criminally charged. If they're smart. Because let me tell you something else. If it was me, if I was in that Houston area, I would have sat in Martha Stewart's old cell with a smile on my face, like, yep, I did it because I was defending myself and I had every right to. I yield back.
Thank you. Tay, you're up.
I agree with Miss Taylor and Julie. I learned to have to respect my elders too. But that would be me, Diva. I would put her on the head wall. I had to defend myself, okay?
Woo, woo, woo.
It's about bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do is comfort you. Somebody better pay my bill, okay?
I hear you. You would. There's several people saying they would have need bail money. I got you. Felicia, you're up.
Hey, listen, I understand how people feel. I love that young woman. I love her discipline. I love her patience. If I were her mom, I would have told her when somebody comes for you like that and you're in a situation where you cannot win in self-defense. And let's talk about Jonathan Majors.
Come on.
Running 5 blocks, 6 blocks here, there, everywhere, staying in a hotel.
Right.
And they
You
don't
better
find
talk.
the man.
Better
They
talk.
found the man guilty for running.
Yep.
I think I would have taught her, as I've shared with others, when you find yourself in that kind of situation and someone has struck you and they have done so and they are wrong, I don't care how much force or how much little, you hit the ground and then you dial 911. Let the ambulance people come up there and get you.
Come on now.
Right.
You better
Hit the
tell the people
ground.
how to respond.
Hit the ground.
You better tell the people how to respond.
Now, and the reason why I often say that is because they'll keep a record. See, this is all documented now. You're not worried about the if the police gonna come or your building management. One thing about 911, they send somebody, and you'll know the floor. They'll take a statement, and then here come the po-po. So everybody's name is documented, and all you got to do is just lay there and cry. That's it. You cry. She hit me with something. I don't know. It was these two women. Those two mayonnaise clear looking women over there. I don't know what's going on, sir. I think one, they may have all. I don't know these people, but they hurt me.
That's right.
And you have it documented because I know that building got cameras just like everybody else.
Come on.
And they know that she was in there delivering a package. But it seems to me like these two old white women are the kind of women that, they want to patrol the floor. They want to be the tenant patrol. They want to do all of that. So they need to be shut down. And I agree with Leo. Amazon needs to come forward and support their worker and let them know we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to have to deliver them to the lobby and then you all figure it out.
Yeah. Throw right in the lobby. 32.
I don't care where you are.
Yeah.
If you find yourself in a situation and you feel like I could take this person, I'm angry, but you know that the consequences are greater on the back end, you just hit the floor. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care where you are. You just hit the floor.
Come on, Felicia. Come on.
And let's
I was scared to
and
say
you got
it.
your own phone, you dial 911. I need help. Okay? You get everybody on the right track. Everybody will get straight real quick. And
That's
it'll
right.
be documented.
And Taraji did taught y'all how to cry. She should have just
Right. That's
instantly.
Right. Exactly. Just cry about it. You don't know nothing. You just keep crying. And then you call your mother or your father or somebody care about you, and you tell them, hey, I'm on my way to the hospital. I don't know where they're taking me. And you just keep crying.
That's right.
But listen, this is the last Friday of the year, and y'all done got y'all some good advice over here. I hope y'all hit that like button, because Felicia done told you, don't get yourself in trouble. Hit the floor, and you start crying. And you dial 911, because you are correct. When you dial 911 in real time, they're going to have to take a report.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but that just that whole video of that young woman, because it reminds me of my
But give me a minute, Julius, because I didn't get to other people. You got to give me a minute.
apologize.
Yeah, you're okay.
Oof.
Come on, one hitter.
But one more thing, and just so you all understand, see, and you're also documenting that it happened to you at work. So it's automatic workers comp. Okay? You ain't calling nobody in and saying, these two people came at me. No, here's the report. I'm home. I had to go to the hospital. I'm still not right. But tell us what happened. Let your mother, your father get on and say, listen, she traumatized. We'll call you after the new year. Keep it moving.
You better preach, Felicia.
Whoo, child. Oh my God. And wait, and Ruthie said, and see employee assistance for counseling for that too. Come on now. You better get the people the information. Mel, you're up. Hit the floor, people. Hit the floor. Oh my God. Mel, are you there?
Hello. Happy
Hey.
holiday.
Happy
Hey.
holidays.
I had to call in, and I was cooking. So I have you in the background when sometimes I'll be doing my things. I said I saw this video while I'm making a little something to eat, and I had to call in real quick, Miss D. I'm driving down this, but that video was a little triggering because for me, first thing that came to my mind was, where's Medea when you need her? We need Medea delivering the package to that building because she would have got those people together real quick. That's one thing. But also, I just think that people of color, people who are under attack in this country, we need free body cams to be put on our bodies because we go do too much. Now, I think these two women, first off, I wouldn't want to call them women, I want to call them mosquitoes because, sometimes mosquitoes kind of just be nagging at you, just want to slap them away. That's what they were doing. They were these two annoying mosquitoes. They giving me Carolyn Bryant, the woman who set up Emmett Till, just out there lying about people. They have these preconceived ideas in their mind. I think these two women were triggered by class. That woman, that young girl had some class about her. And they're like, they were triggered. They was like, well, who do you think you are, honey? I'm a God-fearing, hardworking woman is who I am. And you're not going to get up here and have me, knock you out what you deserve. But see what's happening is they got even more angry. And the other crazy woman come out the door saying, well, I'm going to call the security. You calling security because the woman not yelling? Because she's not invoking her rights? What is the security for? You see one deranged lunatic in that hallway, and that was a white, crazy old lady. So why would you be calling the security? Because you were triggered. You were triggered by this woman not going to that level. It's a very triggering video because if you don't have the video footage, and it's a word thing, it's a back and forth thing. Now I know because I live in New York City. When you get to a certain kind of building, you do take pictures of the people who come and pick up your package. There's some buildings you do, especially when you sign those applications. So that video definitely shows you exactly who these people are. So I don't know why they sleeping, acting like they don't know who these two nasty old women are. So to me, it's just a hot mess. I think she did a really good job, but I think they were triggered by how well she handled herself. And also think these probably the same kind of people up there who believe in stereotypes about Black people, saying, oh, they lazy and working. Now, the thing that's crazy for me is here she is working hard, and that's still not good enough. You working hard to deliver their packages in that damn building, and you still giving this woman a hard time. Now, if that package ain't yours, man, why the hell are you touching it? Don't be touching somebody else's product because now you're going to get sued from another person who package it belongs to. Right. You're the thief now. You're the one destroying property. Come on, stop it. So I think that's what I call them because I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. How you trying to do your job? Now, I thank you, Jesus. I never had any of these kind of things, but I had friends and people who've had these issues. It is just crazy. You're living your life. Like I said, a mosquito. That's the best way I can describe it. You're minding your business. Here comes something annoying coming around that you just want to swat down. And they fumbling and stumbling in the hallway, trying to sort of trip her up and do all the tricks that of a Karen will do. And she didn't fall for that. And I know she was like, damn, I'm just trying to mind my business and do my work. And here I got these two lunatics. That's what they are. I mean, I don't care how old they were. They're lunatics, crazy people. Maybe they didn't get a present they want for Christmas or whatever, but they were very unhappy, miserable, nasty women who should be exposed. Basically, I'm glad that they are exposed online. It's very triggering. But I think she did what she needed to do, and I'm glad the video footage is there. But I do feel like we as people, and I'm gonna say Black people, Hispanic, everybody, if you're under attack in this country, we should be getting free body cams because we go through too much. We can't even walk down the street without having to, go through this sort of, not to be booby trapped by these damn psychopaths out there. So it's just crazy. And again, I guess I'm God bless. I didn't have this because I don't know how I would react. I just don't have patience to be dealing with ignorant people. I really don't. So I think that she's definitely a really good woman. And they were triggered. They were very much triggered by her class. I think that's what was happening. They got a little more elevated when she just didn't get, to what they thought that she was going to do.
Yeah, it's very sad. And a bold little thing too, right? Touching her, then saying she's touching me. They know exactly who these ladies are. They don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to charge them with anything. They don't want them to pay. So that's
Right.
why they're pretending like they don't, and they're trying to investigate to see what they could say wrong about this girl. But you can't say anything wrong. And
Right.
like Felicia said, they got cameras in that building.
Right, and how we don't know they're not the ones stealing the packages from all the floors. Just because you're sitting up in that building, I mean, you don't got sticky fingers. People in Hollywood take things all the time. So how we know you, ma'am, ain't or going around taking your neighbor's packages? We don't know anything about you, but you're a lunatic, crazy person. So I think that for me, they should have been calling. I mean, for me, if they was going to do anything, they didn't have to touch the woman. They didn't have to get out there and be a hot mess. It was just sort of that kind of thing. They wanted to be pushed over on their osteoporosis and all their broken bones and all their problems they probably have inside themselves, so that way they can cry out that they've been attacked. Thank God for the camera. And it's just crazy. Absolutely
It's crazy.
crazy.
So, Paige, you know what though? I'm not surprised. I can tell by the way that girl was behaving that where she came from, that she came from good bones, so to speak.
Mhm.
I could tell because she remained calm, so respectful, even though they was being very disrespectful to her. Now I know some people, the moment they would have being accused of being a thief, they would have lost it. Let alone forget about the touching. So I could tell that the girl, she handled it well. She handled it in the best way for this thing not to be turned on her like she did something wrong. I'm proud of her. Denzel, you're up.
Yes. So she did. So make sure she did report this to the police,
She did.
and they not doing nothing.
So far, they're not, but asking her for
Uh huh.
her best. Yeah.
See, See, they asking her. They asking her for stuff. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. It- oh, okay. See, if it was, I'm gonna just keep it real. If the roles were reversed, if it was a white woman that was working for Amazon and that happened to her, and if a I don't know if it was black women that was attacking a white woman uh Amazon worker, they will help they will help that white woman employee out. But because she's black, they don't want to do nothing. It's messed up. It's really messed up. It's really messed up, and um I really hope she gets justice. I really hope she gets justice, and she needs to sue them, and they do need to be charged. They do need to be charged because I'm gonna tell you something. You know she she did a good job. She was classy. She was classy. But I'm telling you, if it was somebody else, it would been they would probably tore that place up. They would tore that place up, and those two, those two racist piece of trash. Yeah, they need to be held accountable, and they need to be charged. And then she had the nerve to say, "Oh, is she is she um accuse her for stealing?" It's like that's messed up.
It
That's
is messed
messed
up.
up.
But can I tell you why I know she didn't do nothing? Because security for the building eventually came up there and he de-escalated it. Trust and believe, if she was in the wrong, he would have called the cops.
Oh,
So
most definitely.
they full of it. They're full of it. They're full of it. Okay, they need to be evicted. Come
Yes.
on now, 48 TCO. They need
Can
to
Yes.
I?
be evicted. So I read. Yes, give me a minute, Denzel. I'm gonna let
I'm
you finish.
sorry. I'm sorry, Diva.
You're fine. You're fine. That's when I already knew. You got to read between the lines. I said, see, they full of crap. because security eventually came and de-escalated the situation. That means he got those ladies up off of the worker. Because trust and believe, if she was in the wrong, he would have dialed 911.
So
Go ahead,
true.
finish, Denzel.
True.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And if it was a, I'm telling you, if it was a black woman that did that, you best believe they will evict that black woman out of there. But because they white women, oh, they not doing nothing. And it's like, it's and it's really sad that racism is a thing. It's sad and it's disgusting. But what, I wish her well, and she will prevail, and she will get her justice. That's it, and that's all, Diva.
I appreciate you.
You
And
welcome.
Diva, can I say one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
First of all, how do they not know who these two women is if the security came up and de-escalated the situation? The security got to know who these two women
Come
is if
on
they living
now.
in this building.
Come on now. Let's talk about it. Come on now. Come on now.
They got
They
to
playing
know.
games. You know what? So Leo said it, right? We're gonna have to do more with this. We're gonna have to do more with this. You're right. Now that I'm sitting here, it's pissing me off. You are absolutely right. Of course they know who it is, because like I said, security came up and de-escalated the situation. Plus, we know what floor she was on. So you knock on the 9 doors or the 5 doors or the 10 doors on that floor, which is you, but you see their faces. Y'all know who they are. I cannot.
That's what I was saying. I mean, there's no way, there's no possible way. Maybe one of their mamas, the police officer work on the force, and that's one of their moms or something like that. Or they got a little money, they got a little baggage or something back up in there. Because first of all, if the security guard works there, well, he got to know. They got to have a pass or something like that for them to even be in the building. So who is these two women that was up there that you had to come de-escalate the situation from? You got to know their faces. You had to check to see do they live there or if they're there visiting somebody, so you know something about it. So how you gonna tell me that you don't know who these people are?
That part.
It's
May
ridiculous.
I say something too, Devo?
Really quick. Yes.
My question is, Devo, you say she's a thief. Yeah, you probably steal somebody's stuff. You get what I'm saying, Devo?
Yeah. No, they're being messy. They're being messy. And Amazon needs to do more. And that's a point blank in the period. Robin, you're in the building. What did you want to say?
No, this is a very curious case because the young lady said, I mean, she said that she did file her police report. The police have been very slow. They just contacted her yesterday, but they're claiming they don't know where the women live. Meanwhile, we know that they live in the building. And she says that the building management would not tell the police because they're protecting the privacy. She did call for an eviction because apparently they have some kind of they have a policy or code of conduct, and that is an option. I just hope that Amazon does step up. I thought that their statement was it was tepid to me, because when you have these contracted people, the amount of liability or that the company can take in their position, it can be kind of shaky. So I'm looking to see how that's going to shake out as well. If they consider her an employee and they're going to look after, because they haven't provided legal counsel. She said that she has asked for a different route. They haven't done that. So that's my only worry. I think that she's going to prevail. This is a really, she's like a Rosa Parks almost. She's the right person for this kind of thing.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
But if it's contracted though, Robin, you are correct. Somebody that did contract it for other companies in staffing, the Amazon will not take any responsibility, unfortunately. If she's contracted, it goes to whatever staffing company that she came from.
But I will tell you this though, she will still legally have the right to add them in a suit or anything else, because she was contracted maybe through an agency or whatever, but she still was working for Amazon in an Amazon truck with an Amazon vest. So they're not going to be able to alleviate themselves from it altogether.
Maybe not publicly, but in the legal contract, it does say it's called a hold harmless. And the hold harmless contract that Amazon probably signed is saying that the staffing agency or whatever is solely responsible.
But I'm telling you, because I know a situation as such, she still got rights. She
does. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying on the just the plain logistics, not of whether or not it will be held or not. I'm just saying the logistics. Amazon is not the employer.
I understand that. I don't even want to get into all of that right now, because there's ways around that. But either way, though, I want to get back to this young lady. This is a whole hot flaming mess, and we got to find ways to help stand behind this young lady. But I do believe 100% wholeheartedly she's going to prevail, because they are messy and they are trying to obviously cover up for these residents, right. But like you said earlier, they need a blackout in this building. Now let's see how your fellow neighbor's going to feel when y'all don't get no packages from Amazon in your building, or maybe just every delivery person stands behind this young lady. And like I think Felicia said, throw the packages in the lobby. Now you'll sort through it and figure it out. Let's see how you like them apples. Let's get to this feel good story. A life of giving. This is the giving season, but I love when I saw this story. It touched my heart in so many ways. It's going to run me to overtime, but I'm telling y'all, it's worth it. Hang in there.
In the face of a tragedy and a near-death experience. These are two events. Richard Rogers, he's a business owner from Chattanooga, Tennessee. He had every reason to give up on life after a lightning strike almost killed him almost 30 years ago, nearly killed him. Then, on top of that, he also had to deal with a painful loss in his family. And on top of that, the prospects of financial ruin. Well, now he's using his second chance at life to help others in need. Lead national correspondent David Begnaud recently met up with him.
Right across the way there is where the lightning incident happened.
Richard Rogers was sleeping in a hunting cabin with a friend and his friend's two boys when a lightning bolt sliced through the roof and set him on fire.
Your heart stopped. It did.
What do you remember about what woke you up?
I didn't wake up.
Okay.
I was dead.
Skin on his chest burned away. No longer was he a fit 41-year-old man.
November 11th, 1995.
He chronicled what happened in his diary. It began when the 14-year-old boy in the cabin did CPR on his lifeless body.
So while he's doing it, I'm out of body watching him.
Oh, you remember seeing him do it?
Yeah, it was very calm too. I was going through this bright tunnel and it was really cool.
The treacherous terrain, made worse by the storm, prevented a helicopter rescue crew from reaching him.
It's miraculous that they got out with me in that truck. Trees are falling across the road.
It took 2 hours to get him to a burn center in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
The next day, November 12th, 1995, at Erlanger Burn Unit in critical condition, taking morphine for extensive pain and burns.
Then one of his sons asked him this question.
Dad, are you going to die? Wait a minute. I don't like the way that question sounds. I sat up in the bed and I prayed. And my prayer was, if you will let me live, I don't want to live for me. I want to live for others that I can help.
That pledge was made possible by hard work.
This is our showroom here at U.S. Stove Company.
You see, Richard Rogers is chairman of the board at the U.S. Stove Company. And through that company is where he started to learn about second chances.
This is a new one.
Rogers, along with his brother, inherited the company from their father. Abruptly,
When I was 23, I was working in the warehouse area, and he walks by me and he says, "Richard, we're not going to make it." "What do you mean we're not going to make it?" "Hell yes, we're going to make it. Hell yes, we're going to make it." Last time I ever saw him alive. He left there and went to his home and took a shotgun and ended his life in his driveway.
The company was broke.
Yes.
Oh.
Insolvent.
Broke and insolvent.
Yeah, we should have declared bankruptcy, but we did not, and we would not. We wanted to pay everybody back everything we owed them.
So you brought the company back.
Yes.
So our theme here of rising again comes again.
It is, yep.
So a successful company is what allows him to give others support. And it's been the fuel that's driven him to places like this neat row of new homes in Chattanooga called Launchpad.
Hey, how you doing?
Scotty Bowman built these homes for women who are trying to beat drug addiction and trying to relearn how to live as she did.
Amanda's been with us since May.
Hi, Amanda.
What Richard likes about his and my story is that they correlate so closely together because we've both been given a second chance at life. Him through death-defying electricity strike and me through death-defying cocaine addiction.
As important as the money he gave you, is it the vote of confidence that he gave you too?
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
You know, for a long time, Richard Rodgers gave money to help people anonymously. But then last year, he established a foundation aptly called Just One More to pass on second chance opportunities to people publicly.
This past May 18th, we gave away $120,000 to applicants from 17 states.
Among them, Staff Sergeant Alfred Perkins in Louisiana.
We've decided we want to fund 100% of your request.
Sir, you got... Oh my God, I got chills right now.
The staff sergeant is empowering others to be grant writers. In Utah, there's Tasoa Mulitalo.
We're going to grant you 100% of what you've asked for.
I really have no words to say, but thank you.
He's helping to pay her college tuition so she can study social work and learn how to counsel other Samoan women who, like her, have been sexually abused.
Thank you.
I haven't forgotten where I came from.
I have to tell you that being around him, we realized his appreciation of second chances is infectious. But Richard Rodgers had to give himself a second chance first. To overcome what he was up against after that lightning strike left him for dead.
What did the doctors tell you about how lucky you were?
The doctors told me I would never walk again.
Mm.
And so I proved them wrong too.
How long was it after the lightning strike that you were able to resume your normal life, your new normal?
2 to 3 years.
Today, at 69, he is impaired.
Holy moly. Wow.
Yes, the scars are still there. His balance isn't the best, and his hearing isn't either. But his resolve to beat back obstacles is undeterred.
What excites me is giving to someone that is going to enable themselves to give to others and basically pass it along.
Oh.
They laid down the back seat.
And if you go back to the very first gift he ever made, it went to these men.
Jason and Brandon, those two, I paid their college tuition. And that got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
You know who Jason and Brandon are? They are the two boys who were in that burning cabin with him, who helped to save his life all those years ago.
Oh, David, wow, what a story there. Chills on multiple levels, multiple times. And it's incredible from a variety of perspectives, but also a business perspective to take his father's company and to pull it back into life, into being, make that money, and then begin to give back himself. David, I think you're with us, right? Do we have David from vacation? There he is. Yeah, sorry, you're blocked by the camera. What's the moment for you, David, when you discover that this human exists in the world, when you realize I can do a story on this?
The moment is gratifying because what I'm hoping people get out of this story is how they can figure out how to do something like this in their own world. Consider this, Tony. Of the people Richard Rodgers has given to, almost all of them have taken the money for themselves, but almost all of them have then used his money to help someone else. And that's the cycle that pays it forward.
Mm-hmm. And I think with those stories too, you find that everybody has a story. I mean, when you really start talking to people and they've lived on this earth long enough, there's some struggle and there's some, determination and grit that's involved with, where a lot of people are.
As I was watching this story, David, I was asking myself a question. If in a moment's time, a blink of an eye, I'm on my deathbed and then given another chance to live,
what would you do?
What would I do differently? And I
Well,
think
let me
if we
say this
ask
to you.
ourselves that, I think we'll all be better moving forward.
Well, let me use your analogy. If you're on your deathbed, I'll tell you this. What life has taught me is there is nothing more gratifying than doing something for someone else.
No doubt.
That is infectious. And if you do it and you try it, I promise you'll want to do more of it.
Awesome stuff, David.
Thank you
Oh,
very
man,
much,
you did
David.
it again.
Thank you.
Well, next time you could bring me
Thanks,
on your
guys.
vacation.
Yeah, enjoy.
Come back to
Let's
us.
go.
A little downtime.
Listen, y'all, that was our last good story for 2023 on a Friday.
That was
And
beautiful.
Yes, be good to others and it will come back to you. Listen, guys, I thank y'all for being here. Of course, y'all know I'm running to almost overtime. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, please hit the like button going out. All right. I'll see y'all
Hey,
next
Diva.
time. Good night
Happy
and
New
goodbye,
Year's.
everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Night.
You have a
Good
blessed night. Bye.
night.